Hey y'all, what's up? This is Jason. I was just going to tell you about an update on, I put the 2006 Chevrolet Impala in the shop. It needed 2 new tires. I bought those tires off of, where'd I get them from? Well, I got them off eBay because they were discontinued, so I was able to find the same 2 tires off of eBay. Tire Rack only had 1 of them, so I just went ahead and got 2 off eBay, and that way I could have a matching set for what was already on the car. And my other Impala had a flat, so I had bought the 2 tires, had them mounted and balanced and put on the car, and also had them mount and balance a tire to go on my other Impala, change the oil, and fix an oil leak. Now, it was at least my impression of it was the oil filter adapter gasket that was leaking, and so because it was like a pressure leak, it would only leak whenever the engine was running. So let's go over this and I'll tell you what it costs to have all that fixed. So the grand total was $825.12. Okay, so to start with, we got a sensor. It's an oil pressure sensor. So if you're going to take the oil filter adapter gasket off, you might as well replace the sensor that's right there. I have replaced that sensor before, but while they got it in their hand, I don't care if they go ahead and replace it. It had some age on it. It was a couple years old. What that thing will do sometimes when it'll go out on you, it will say that you have no oil pressure, when actually you do. And it'll be telling you, yeah, you shut the engine off and all kind of stuff. Now, there is a possibility that you may not have any oil pressure in the situation, but you know, like if an oil pump goes bad or something like that. But I've had it happen twice on Impalas. It'll say no oil pressure, cut engine off, and it's actually just that sensor. So they got the oil pressure sensor from the dealership, and they also got a gasket from the dealership. That's the next one. That's the oil filter adapter gasket. The next one is a Gates serpentine belt. I had them put a belt on it. It needed one also. And starting to show some signs of age, some cracking in the belt. And these 2 fittings here, I looked up those part numbers. Those are transmission fittings. So whenever they cleaned it all up and they felt like this was correct, my guess on where it was leaking oil from, the oil filter adapter gasket, he also felt it was leaking from somewhere else, so that must be where this came from. Replacing those 2 fittings. So we got a mount and balance. That was $80 to mount and balance 3 tires. And then we have disposal of 3 tires, $5 a piece. The R134, because they had disconnected the AC, and you got oil and dye and cleaner. Now here's the thing. I don't know what the deal is, but it ain't cooling like it was before. So I had to buy some R134 and R134A, which seems to be the deal these days. And I'm going to have to put some of that in there today. But the grand total of all that, because I didn't buy the tires from there, the grand total of this plus labor came out to $825.12. So, what do you think? Did it get a good deal? Did it get an average deal? I trust these guys. They do a good job. They do fantastic work. Except for I'm not impressed with AC not cooling like it was before. So, what's up with that? So we'll have to check on that. I guess they had to disconnect the AC. I don't know, because see right here it says AC receiver system replaced. high side fitting. I thought whenever I looked these up that these said transmission fittings. Maybe one of these fittings had to do with that. I don't know, because both those fittings look the same whenever I look the part numbers up. It's kind of odd. But one of them's like half the price of the other one. Don't know. But it's not cooling like it was, but we're gonna try and fix that today. Sometimes it's just easier to fix something yourself between the times that it takes to take something back up there and get somebody to do, you know, to repair it, and then having to go back and get it. But anyway, it goes. I don't care where you take a vehicle, the job's not going to end up perfect. Maybe sometimes it will, sometimes it won't, but I enjoy using this shop. Good people, and a shop's not always in 100% control of what their employees are doing either. So I have had a lot worse. Y'all take care, and appreciate you tuning in. Later. Hey, just want to add one more quick thing onto that. I did also have an oil change done, so of course that adds to the cost. Not a lot, but you know, if you're going to change the oil filter adapter gasket, all that junk's got to come off and need an oil change anyway.